Okay, welcome to the Lisa Purchase technical wizardry video of how the Manulife One works versus a regular mortgage. For very simple numbers, we're going to take a $500,000 mortgage. We're going to say there's a $5,000 a month payment with half of that going towards the principal and half of it going towards the interest. We're going to say you have a $10,000 a month income with $9,000 a month expenses. So every month you have an extra $1,000 of cash flow, okay? I know this isn't your exact scenario, but this is just easy numbers for me to break it out. And then I will text you a picture of this so that you can see it later, okay? So on the red here, we have your regular mortgage, and the green, we have the Manulife One. So at the start of your first month, you have a $500,000 mortgage, okay? Oh, sorry, there's two other assumptions. The way the ManONE works best is you do not make bill payments throughout the month. You pay for everything on your credit card and then you pay it out in full at the end of the month before you would have any interest charges. So you want that money sitting in your bank account working for you. My other assumption with this is that your paycheck, the whole $10,000 goes in at the start of the month only so that it's simplest to see. Okay, so we start with $500,000 mortgage on both sides. At the start of your first month, for a regular mortgage, you have a $500,000 mortgage. But with a Manulife One, you've already had your $10,000 pay go in against it. So for the start of the month, you're only calculating interest on $490,000, okay? This is why I use super fancy coloring here to show you the difference. So then on day 30, we have your mortgage payment come out. Both are the $2,500, so straight $2,500 either way. But this super fancy coloring is to remind you that actually every month, a bit more of that payment is going to be going towards the principal. So while they would start out at $2,500 and $2,500, very shortly you would end up at $2,500 and maybe $2,600 going up quickly. But I didn't break that out in this video, okay? Now, on day 30, you pay your bills. So through a regular mortgage, you've been paying them out throughout the month. So you've paid that $9,000 or whatever you want to. With the ManONE, you now take that money back out of the ManONE to pay the bills, okay? But then we start again month 2. So now month 2 with a regular mortgage, your mortgage has gone down $2,500. Over here with the ManONE, it's gone down $2,500 plus the extra $1,000 that you used or that you had for savings, plus you've had your next paycheck of $10,000 come. So now you have all of that forcing down, so you can see as of the start of month 2, you're growing interest on a very different mortgage amount to start. And then it goes through again, $2,500 a month. Please ignore the dog in the background, unless you want to come over and skin it for me. And then again on day 30, you make your mortgage payment and you pay out all your bills. So your mortgage payment brings the mortgage down $2,500, but then the bill payment brings your ManONE back up $9,000. And then you can see again month 3. Now this is where you get to see you're really making a difference, okay? You haven't made any changes in your lifestyle. You have the exact same cash flow every month, but now your mortgage is gaining interest on only $483,000 versus $495,000. And now I know you're just tickled with anticipation, wondering, what are those sexy Post-it notes here, Lisa? Well, let me show you. Because yes, with the you did have $1,000 a month extra. So yes, if you had your normal mortgage and you put down an extra $1,000 a month, it would force down your mortgage amount. It would force it down once a month so that yes, you would pay a lower amount of interest, not as low as with the ManONE. The big difference is though, on a regular mortgage, if you put that $1,000 into a regular mortgage, you no longer have access to it. That extra $1,000 you do have access to in the ManONE. If you didn't, see my fancy finger? No, if you did not put it on your mortgage and you just kept it aside, at the end of the first month, you'd have access to $1,000. But at the end of the first month with your ManONE, you have access to $3,500. You have access to your extra $1,000 as well as the $2,500 you paid off on your mortgage. Now, If you go and spend that every month, you're going to have your mortgage forever. But in a pinch, if there's an emergency, you do not have to go into credit card debt or anything else. And then as we continue with my super fancy staging, you can see it just gets bigger and bigger each month. So by the second month, regular mortgage, you'd have $2,000 sitting in a savings account, whereas ManONE, you'd have $7,000 access in your ManONE. So super easy. I know this is a very simple breakdown, but that's because the power of the ManONE is just so much more. It's in here, this little bit of extra that you get ahead so much faster without making any changes in your lifestyle. And that's why we can honestly say you will be mortgage free 5 to 10 years faster, depending on how much extra you have each month. Okay, so that's it for our video. I'm going to send a picture of this to you and have a great day.